don't know why I'm recording this at a time when I should be asleep, because I'm feeling tired, and this might not go well considering what happened last video, but meh. Also, I've been recording this kind of a while since I've gone through, and I have done no research, or if I did, I promptly forgot what it was. So this is maybe not good. And if there's a bit of a skip, then you take me for my word that all I really would have given were date gifts. But I don't think, yeah, I don't think I did, considering I have 4/4 stamina. So, yeah, well, let's get back into it. Ashley, how much food do I have to give? I still haven't been able to tell, and I probably should have, considering, I guess. But we'll see. Because they do have the date gifts I want. I need to remember to take out the date gifts as well, but again, we'll see. So, all broken hearts that I think I already have baggage now, right? I do. I think these are not active right now. Question mark. I swear, it maybe so, maybe not. We'll find out. So we'll go and kind of go half and half here because I do want the stamina. Or I do want to give the food, but I do need to increase my, experience as well. I had to think while I was doing what I was doing. And I also don't remember every single date gift you give to, but we'll just keep moving on. Let me see. For every moon that includes a 4-of-a-kind match. That would be nice. I should just buy it, but we'll see. Plus 20 passion. That's another food. And I'm focusing Ashley here, so plus 2 sentiment doubled. Actually, I want to give this to Brooke instead. And then we'll see what happens. Let's see how much food I can give. Otherwise, we'll just plan for the next day. Actually, from the least favorite type. I think I might want this. I have a bunch of talent seeds. I might as well buy that, and I'll buy this. Even if I don't have anything, those don't expire. Oh, it does perish. Well, it's fine. And let's just start giving these out. I might as well give her plus 3. That way I only need to make... It saves me 1 move, essentially. That way I don't have to make 2 moves for 6 sentiment to use the red token drop. Also, I could just use this. That way I can use both of these. Well, near both of these, but... That was a good question. I forgot to do that. Well, too late now. Gosh dang it. I ruined it. No, let's just give it to her now. And we'll talk once, and then I think we'll just stick with the food that we have, if nothing else. Swing ride. Swing ride, quote unquote. And we will double. Nope. Yep. That's just what I thought. So yeah, I gave them too much food, but again, that's fine for now. Let's see where we have Zoe into Lola into Jesse. It might run out. Of course, if I have another date after, it won't perish immediately. So it's not completely a waste. I just really don't want it to go to waste. So.
What are those?
Yeah, so I got that wrong. I was just doing it just to be sure. That way I have my answer without stopping the video to look up things. And let's just go on this date. So 22 moves? No, 21 moves. 22 moves? 21 moves.
Really?
785 with the blockers.
You know what you're doing.
Ashley, no. Plushie souvenir. Yeah, so these are doing the work. And this is date-wide, I believe. So, yeah. Plushie souvenir, which means if I can't use these until I absolutely destroy Brooke. Funny enough, this works out because if I exhaust her on purpose, then she won't be able to block this. So, I mean, this is fine. That is less fine. And I have 7 sentiment, but let's switch to Brooke and do this. Let's do a double here. I know I might have ruined the setup I had. I do see 5 passion there, but let's get this on the road. And yeah, I could have used the passion if I did it, but I value these a lot more. That said, let's make this match here. So we're building up a bunch of reds. I like this right here, but I need to move this orange, or I need to move something over to the right. Even if that is a broken heart, but that means I don't get to use the postcard again. For those who are tuning into me for the first time, I most of the time go over my moves more for myself than for the viewer, but I mean, of course, that helps with the viewer as well. Get into a 4 talent, and I get an extra move. I might as well. That way I can at least set up this 4 here. There's a 5 here, but I ruined the red, and I have a blue up here, so I should be fine. I just need to make sure I have enough stamina to do the move. I also have a 5 green here. Again, I want to save those for Ashley, though, because she's my passion piggy. So we're more looking for moves to kind of just use up. And if I could have dropped that down 1 more, that would have been great. If I could get a sentiment match, that would be great too, but we're holding off on it. Since Ashley is neutral to blue, I might just want to make it as Ashley. I think that's still more points if my passion is maxed out, but it's kind of near maxed, and I'm not sure. So, yeah. So essentially, I'm using about 3 moves per 5-4-5 match, so this will be about 9 moves in total if I decide to keep using up stamina as Brooke, so I can use stamina as Ashley to get my matches. Do I want to do that? Yes, so...
Somebody's got to spice this day up.
Oops. And I think I just messed up there, but it's... Well, 1 move could hurt me, but we'll see if it does. Let's do this first. That way I can set up the stamina. And then we'll do this. And then into this.
Nice.
So, again, in about 9 moves, or not again, but just to say, I mean 9 moves, 400, but we're not out of the woods yet. We do have another 4, but I don't want to destroy Ashley just yet, so if I could get a sentiment, and that does not break this 4, obviously I could do this, but that breaks that. Unless I drop this down, but that would drop it down too much. Again, I see a lot of setups. I like seeing clusters like this, but in my slow anteater mind, I can't quite see the setups, every single setup, but like I said, the easy ones, I can see that one. There's a bunch of passion here if I need to max out Ashley's passion. Probably shouldn't need to waste moves on that, but if I do this, I would need to move the red over again. And that would be only to use this sentiment, which I don't need anymore. I have all the passion I need, unless I'm going to do matches as Brooke. Don't need that either, though. So, if I force the broken match, I will just end up killing myself. So let's try not to do that. That said, I can set up the 5 match here by dropping this down. Will I get a broken match? Because that will destroy me. Okay, not yet. If I could drop this down 1, I could get an extra thing. I could get an extra match here, but you know what? We might as well just take the moves. Let's see if there's yeah, let's take this move here. And this might actually, if not win us the date, it'll get us at least 650 plus, I predict. So we have enough, so let's do it. So that was about 200. I was near 650, but I was still off, so I'll take the hit on that. Green, blue, red, orange, and again, excuse me, I'm recording this at a time I shouldn't be recording, really. I could purposely exhaust, or if I'm really desperate, do this, but 8 moves. Let's take some easy moves for now. I could move this 1 over. That way I could set up a red 3 match, but let's wait on that for a moment. Yeah, that'll probably have to be what I do. Do I want to do it as Ashley? Yeah, I can. I can do it as Ashley because I should have stamina there. Let's do this.
Absolutely
And then we'll do this.
ridiculous.
Then we'll do this.
Great deal.
And then we'll do this. There we go. Yeah, so that was a planned upset. Although that red setup was actually, I did not foresee that. But also, I figured if I was going to match these 3 reds anyway, I was going to win. So, either way, I had a good chance. I had a good chance at bare minimum. And again, forgive me if I skip through these quotes, and especially the bonus date, but that's the nature of this series. I'm just doing hard mode. Let's Zoe here. And we'll see if we can get, I think I also have a red on me. I forgot to take off the date gifts. I've forgotten that for like 5 parts now. Oh goodness, I think I've only done it once or twice. Anyone who's been keeping track, I would say twice. Probably, it could be once or 3 times that I've been switching date gifts properly, but... sentiment, broken, reversed, jewelry or cosmetics. And she's the one holding these. Unless I get another piece of baggage, but that's hopeful. So...
Fascinating.
Yeah, and I need to use this. I would like to use that, which means I either need to go for Lillian Leilani or Ashley Nora. It's both red-orange, so I guess I could go either way. So let's buy these and hope that it's fine. This snow globe will be useful, though. Why would I do this? So since, I mean, just off the top of my head, I guess we'll brainstorm just for like 10 seconds here. I use this, that costs 1 move. That way I can use a 6 sentiment or lower if I get another sentiment match, which saves me minimum 1 move. Yeah, which is nice, but that said, green into flirtation. I think I just might do these. I can't remember, but we're just gonna give it anyway, just in case it's not. Oh, it is. And then we'll do this. And yeah, we're gonna head out with this loadout because I can't use really anything else. What was it? It was some jewelry, cosmetic. So do I want to focus Zoe here? I might want to focus Zoe here. Let's see if there's any other... I might as well just do it just in case. It could save me overall. -2 to... wrong place. -2, 1 sentiment, 2 sentiment. So that would allow me to immediately burn these. Of course, I can only use this when Polly's dead. I should stop saying dead, but... I mean, is it really so inaccurate? When I take them out of the date. Toys. So this should fly under the radar. So I'd use this combo into... I could also use this, and that way I could... Okay, so then maybe I'll do that. Yeah, this might be a good... or an okay loadout for now, but...
Try these.
And let's... And so for 1 more move at least. Whoop. And we'll go.
Thought you'd never end.
Sentiment, Broken Heart, mixed. So at least I can start clearing Broken Hearts. As for Polly, yeah, either use the date gift to block baggage, or intentionally upset or exhaust her, or use a bunch of the stamina here. But I would like to immediately match. Will the affection break things? Yes. Well, not really, as long as this row is the only thing that drops. No broken hearts for Zoe over here easily. I do have Polly sentiment matchups. I guess I should just do it. Considering I have things to use, like this, immediately.
Such a naughty boy.
Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a male this playthrough. Just in case you didn't know. Let's see, I could set up... That's an interesting one. And I say that because if I move... Okay, maybe I'll see it. But if I move this over here, then if I can move this heart over to the left, I have a 5 setup here. With no affection. Let's hope a power token drops. It did not. I got a bunch of matches, though. And was that sentiment actually sentiment? Because if it is, that's weird. Otherwise, that was a broken that would have hit. Well, enough worrying about what could have been, but... I wonder if that was a waste of stamina. We also have a 5 stamina match, but something has to drop over here, and yeah. Don't see a lot of potential. And my passion's pretty much near even, but still. Do I want to do the joy match up here? Oh no, I want to do it. Let's do it this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. That way if this drops and for some reason I switched over to Poly, which I could do, but that would ruin that setup, but I get a 2-4 setups, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. We'll get 1 sentiment here. We'll get 3 sentiment here. 8 moves. In 8 moves, will I need to use this? Not really. Looks like... Hey, doggo. Looks like that was not our doggo, by the way. I would like a green to drop here. I know that's really RNG-ish because I have to rely on these 2 columns, but at least have this here, and then, yeah, let's just do that. No power token, that's unfortunate, but I can't really stop that. I have to do this as Poly because Zoe can't make those matches. I think that counts. I see a lot of potential here. Is it too greedy to do this? Because I could immediately do this. I might as well just move this over, but I'm scared of accidentally making a match. If I could move this over, I would. I blocked my mic, kind of, but I see. I have a lot of 5 setup potential. And someone else might see easy 5 setups, but I can't. So we're just gonna make this green match now. And that accidentally just destroyed her, but it's fine. That's why we have this. That way we can set up a 4 match here if we need to, but let's stick on Zoe for a moment. Use this just in case. Never mind, she's not blocked yet. I might as well do it now. That way I can at least use the gift and it's active, because I don't think it turns off if I do that. So, I saw something, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, so that's fine. Move this over, get passion. If stamina dropped, that would have been nice, but it didn't, so let's get this out of the way as Poly while we do this as Zoe, just in case a weird... No, let's do this as Poly, because we have a lot of green potential. Hoping for blue to drop for a weird blue setup is kind of RNG, I think, at this point of the game. Let's drop the... let's drop it at... hold on. Let's do this, get some sentiment, and also move this over. If I was really greedy, I would find a way to move this down, or at least try to RNG green down this way, but... could I do that? Would that ruin anything? Let's remove more broken hearts. We do have a bunch of stamina as well. Yeah, let's do it. Because that would be... they'll still give me a lot of points at least, and I have another power token to spend if needed. We also have 4 stamina, but let's keep waiting on that. Since we're working Poly, we might as well do that. I could move this down again. Can I move this down again? Not really. Not easily. There's another 4 matchup. I think this will top me off.
Yes, I see.
And if we need the Poly stamina, we could go here. So that's why I'll do that. And I would like a 4 match. I could start going towards it through this. Let's do this as Zoe. And let's do this as Poly so we can start trading off the sentiment. Now we have a 5 setup green here. If I could just immediately win, I could guarantee the win if I could move this over here somehow. Which I can't. No, because I'll still get a 4 match, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just do this and we should win? Okay, good. Whew. Oh, sorry for the static pop. And we should have 1 more date to go in this video. So, at least redeeming myself, because I think my last video I went 1 for 3 in terms of successful dates, so... And let's not forget to take the date gifts off, because that was allowed in this new, update. The feels... But yeah. And of course, I've not gotten a lot of wings, but I have made progress, so... And I think I did my calculations wrong. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, or if I wronged my own incorrectness. But basically, I was thinking that each couple had 3 dates to them. But apparently, they only need 2 dates per to clear them. And since there's 24 couples, right? 24 couples in total because 24 wings. 24 times 2, 48. So you need 48 dates, successful dates to at least get to the end. And then I'm doing air quotes, but you can't see me doing air quotes. I don't know why I do that, but red, orange. So yeah, again, we're probably going to go, well, it depends on whose shoes I have. That's Nora, right? Yeah, so let's go. I would like to have gone Lillian Lailani for the my own personal satisfaction, but since we have shoes, let's go for practicality here. Street girls here, by the way. Granted, one of them is a famous musician. I believe that's the lore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Get. And Nora is Nora. Let's do this right away. And we'll do this right away as well. Yeah, because I think smoothies count as a food to give, so...
Sometimes I gotta skip lunch, so...
So yeah, we get a lot of moves. We get more moves this date, but we'll see if it actually changes anything. Also, baggage. I guess the arrow doesn't show up until you have more than one baggage, but... 4 consecutive moves, the Master's Director will be negative. Or, that's right, well, it won't show an arrow because I'm on hard mode, so multiple baggage effects will be in effect, but it's fine.
You're gonna feed it to me too?
And let's check the store just in case. Into greens, consume all greens, which is nice for... I personally like to use things like this, so in this situation I would buy this and equip it to either girl, that way, because I know they don't use greens, and Nora is adverse to greens. Adverse, I think if that's the right word, but essentially it clears the tokens that I don't want, that way more tokens will drop, and hopefully they're either red or orange, depending on who I need, if not both, but let's also plan for the next date really quickly. So, well, we have Lillian Lailani again. Do we have a setup? We do. So we can use the smoothie on Lillian. And do we have an orange? Actually, we could buy that right now, and we're out, but I still need the experience, so it's fine. Technically I could buy this too, but I want to, just in case I have more date gifts I want. Yeah, this would work for someone who needs it. This, on the other hand, 20% passion. Lola, passion transfer, double sentiment. I think, also just another 10-second review here. This is better than the one that removes 2 if you have a lot of sentiment that you will be spending or plan to spend. Otherwise, if you're only, I guess if you're just trying to immediately burn, especially low-cost sentiment date gifts, then the -2 is better. But, yeah, yeah, so unfortunately I did not bring any token drops. What I can do is still equip the ones I have, because at the very, like I said, I could give this to Nora if I need to match greens as her. I guess I would be planning for, or in the case that a lot of green and orange drops, and I could use the gift, that date gift, if I need to. And I have the sentiment, but that means I also need to use this at some point. Let's give this right now. Just in case I get baggage. Yeah, so we get the baggage here. That's fine. Yeah, and then again, this one I don't really complain too much about. Yes, it will ultimately hurt you if you do it too much, or it happens and you can't pass the date because the points you lost basically killed you. But
Anything weird in here, did you?
if you're making a lot of 4 matches, especially with power tokens, then the 5% of current affection you're losing is ultimately like cookie crumbs next to the points you will be getting, is my thought process. Again, it could just end up biting you in the butt, but you know, it's fine. Upsetness, exhaustion. The difference would be if I purposely need to upset the other because they're not. So would I upset the person I'm getting affection for? Likely not, right? I would be exhausting them, so it depends. So this, in my mind, I'm kind of, if I equip it like this, then I'm relying on Nora to be more my passion farmer, and Ashley would be my auxiliary. The reason is because the only reason I can think of I personally would make Ashley upset if I'm with this loadout is if I'm matching Broken Hearts, which means I can switch to Nora, make some affection point matches, give this snow globe to Ashley. Conversely, or in reverse, I need to heal exhaustion because I make a big affection point match that would exhaust Nora. Then I give this to Nora as I switched over to Ashley. So again, it's going to be the plan, but we'll see what actually drops. I guess it works out because Ashley's carrying a bunch of my date gifts, so let's see what happens. Enough talk.
What's up?
Let's keep going.
Right.
I can't remember any of these. I should be remembering them, but the mind shall vanquish the sword do. I would like Broken Heart. So I value this more than the least affection type drop, and I value this more than the least affection type drop. Ultimately, I shouldn't, but I guess I will. So again, we're gonna plan. We're gonna hope that we get a lot of orange or a good setups. At minimum, not green setups, because that would really, even with 100% passion, with my passion level we're currently as it is, it would really suck.
Lucky, are we?
Also, I think with Ashley's baggage, I can't stay on her anyway, so it's better for me to make Nora my affection point gain. Yeah, so here. Of course, 4 consecutive moves, I think, as considered, is a lot, but yeah, so for me and my strat, I don't think that's really going to happen, but you never know. We do have a lot of romance setups, so I can immediately make one here, so let's do that. Actually, let's first also make sure, okay, so again, I didn't want to do that because a little tip for people who don't know, if you do bottom matches, then top matches drop, which means I wouldn't have been able to make this sentiment match immediately if I did the affection down there because they would have dropped my affection one. Unless I'm going for a weird setup play, or a setup play, but the question is who do I want to use it as first? Probably Nora, right? Because I would at least be able to use this, and if more sentiment drops, of course that's asking for a lot. What would I want to use? Oh, I guess, yeah, actually let's use this as Ashley first then. That way we can use this.
Right on.
And we have stamina here, but alternatively I can move something over to the right, that way I can set up a 5 passion match, but again, it has to be one of these 3. I could drop this, if I could drop this down to, which is again asking for a lot because then I need to drop one of these 3 down, but I can't do that. So we're just gonna go with the easier passion farming play. No, we're not, because I moved the sentiment over, which moves this out of whack. And I do have this immediate 4, but again, I'd be greedy and go for the 5. I shouldn't be, that's breaking my own tips video, but gotta do what I gotta do. Again, we have green here. Do I want to do an auxiliary play instead? I think I want to do that instead. Enough Taya. Let me think for a moment. Enough talking. This clicking, let's see here. That's relying on something to drop in this column, and I don't think I really need something to drop in that column. I apologize for the static pop. This could be a tricky board. I have a lot of good matches on the board, I know, but still. Do I want to just make this immediately? No, I don't have orange drops, so I need to make it count. At least with more than 0% passion, but that means I need to make a match somewhere up here. Probably this. Let's do it. I did that as Nora, even when she hates greens, because at least I'm not wasting a stamina move. So, otherwise if I did it as Ashley, I would have overcapped on stamina, and, you know. So, overcapping on stamina is technically a waste of a move, but if you need to do it, you need to do it.
Whatever.
That's fine, that was only 1 affection. What I'm worried about is... yeah, so... do I immediately just make a Broken Heart matchup? I don't have any sentiment yet. I need to move one of the sentiments over. I could move one of these over. Force that match. That way I can move the Joy up down here. That kind of ruins my orange setup unless I drop this down, which would be a little hard because, yeah, there's no good horizontal matchups there. Unless I just don't see it. Do I break that stamina? I could keep it there. I already switched to Nora, so I've kind of already chosen. I mainly did that because that drops the sentiment here, so if I need it, I can bring that up. Of course, I don't want to bring this one up because that breaks my 4-match. So I want this one to drop, preferably. So we do have a red 5 setup, and I think this is all the affection I'm going to get. Yeah, and if I drop this down, I can make the sentiment match here, so let's do that. 100. Definitely need more on a later date, but it's gonna have to do. Also, I have more points, obviously, but later on. But so let's do this now. I want to make a big Broken Heart match to remove more, but I don't think I'll be able to. This also puts me even, but I don't have a 4 match available. Do I? Question mark. Blue, green, orange, red, joy, sentiment, passion. No, I do not. And broken hearts, obviously, I can't match. Otherwise, that just ends up upsetting Nora. So we're gonna switch here. Again, I don't want to move this up because that ruins a 4 match possibility, which I would really want. Sets up 2. If I move that over, no, I can't move it over. Because I could probably move this here instead, but I can only move it down here, really. Do I want to just make a top match? Do I have a top match? I have this top match. Yeah, let's go for it. I wonder if that was more than Nora would. I think it probably was, right? Because liked is pretty much double near. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm still exploring the game, so... Or at least trying to memorize these things. I can push this down. And then I can switch to Nora and immediately do this. I'm going to lose affection again, but that's fine. I needed to make sure. I don't remember. Alternatively, I could... No, we could just burn this now.
Whatever.
And then we lost 10 affection. That's fine, because we're going to purposely do this.
Are you serious, dude? You need to keep your shit
You ain't gotta do
together,
that.
okay?
I wish I could move this over. I need a heart match. I don't think I'm going to get it, though. Let's do this first. Let's... Do I want to burn this now? If I had a higher point goal, I would be more worried, and I would actually be more in a hurry to switch this, because, again, if I know the 4 match into a power token isn't going to help me for some reason, like I can't get an orange match over here that's at 4. If I could get the power token, basically, if this turns into a power token and I get a 4 match over here, I should be able to complete the day, even if it was at a higher point threshold. But what I'm saying is, if I was if I needed at least 2,000 more points, or even just 3,000 more points, because you can reach that threshold, I would want this over here to set up a 5 match before I do the power token. But I think I'm just gonna have to take this for the sake of clearing the date. Let's farm affection first, though, and see if more stuff drops like that. And yeah, that way we can at least shove things around if we need to. This is gonna cost more stamina, but that's fine for now. I didn't know that was gonna happen, though. Thankfully, we still have well, one that bypasses the baggage, because if she's upset or exhausted, that does that. Secondly, I didn't know that was going to happen unless it was obvious on the board, but I think Broken Hearts fell into Broken Hearts, so what I'm worried is if that will happen again. I don't have available I don't have available stamina easily. Let's drop this first. Also, I'm a little sad that an orange power token didn't drop, but my style level is at 1 or 2 max, so I shouldn't have expected too much. Still would have been nice, though. I mean, the easy brute force play would just be drop that down, but... Also, I'm going to be a bit greedy with the Broken Hearts. I want at least 2 more Broken Hearts to drop before I use this one. Is my only play to drop? Actually, let's at least try to set something up. So if I drop this, this drops these orange clusters down. What would that get me, though? Or the alternative is to do this and drop these down. Would I be able to get a blue match that drops this one down again? I would have to drop one of these blues down eventually. And I don't think I can do that. Ugh. It does get rid of a bottom red though. Oof. Red, green, orange, blue. Joy, sentiment, passion. I know there's this passion over here, but I don't want to... Since I'm making Nora... Unless it really matters, it might actually... Because I was looking at this orange 4 match up here as well. Let's do this first. Yeah, and she's also starting to... her baggage is going to trigger. Just by nature of this upset heel. So... Yeah. Will be negative. But there's nothing I can do. I have to stay on here. So...
I ain't forgetting what you did, okay?
Too serious on me.
So let's switch. Let's do as she wishes. Again, I would like to move an orange over. I can inch it closer, and I can throw this broken heart over to the side at least. How much do I want to throw it over to the side? Here. Here. We'll switch back to Ashley. I know that's 23 affection, but I think I needed to clear something out. If not, use one of these finally. But oh boy. 3, do I have enough for that? I do. So I don't need it, but I should do it. Actually, is there something else I want to move down? Not really. Let's burn this now then.
Right.
I know that ruined my orange setup kind of, but where to go from here? There's a lot of setup potential. I don't think I think the board should be able to speak for itself. So I just need to pick a path and pray, pretty much. What would get... Do I see a setup for myself? It would have to be a bit complicated. I could do this sentiment match right now, go for the orange. That's the easy one that I see. I'm looking for something else, though. Actually, if I drop this, this allows a 5. So some of you may have seen it early. I'm going to do it to set it up. And hopefully nothing bad happens. So we'll switch back to Nora and do this. If a passion token didn't drop there, I would have been very surprised. But we still have the exhaustion gift as Ashley. So let's just purposely exhaust Nora here with 6 moves left. Also means I need to make... because a 3... I don't think the 3 power token match will save me. Higher passion might have, but I didn't really have... I did have some opportunities, but like again, I made my choice. Let's do this, that way we can at least manipulate it more and get a 4 match on the purple. Let's move this... here. And we'll try to drop an orange here on purpose. If not, then that would be really, really surprised. I think I'm going to move down this way. Yeah, I'm going to move down this way. Actually, there's a 5 match here. I can also do this. Is a 5 neutral match more than a 4 match into a power token? No, right? I wish there were save states for me to test this out. Otherwise, someone who knows the numbers could have. Alternatively, if I have a way to manipulate the orange back to where it will be, or if one drops from above, I could check. But I can't make the move as Nora anyway, so...
Where's my fucking energy right now?
Right here. And this should kind of almost... that was only what... Oh, I did it as Ashley! I'm an idiot! Oh my goodness. I was like, why was that only worth 80 points? Because I did it as Ashley. Well... Human error. Yeah, I think I just boned myself. Well, that was a way to end a date. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was like, why did it only get me 80 points? Well, I'll just accept that that's an end of a video right there. And this is the type of content you can expect from me every now and again. So yeah, not much else to say. I will take all the date gifts off if the next video starts off. I'm gonna start off Lillian Lailani, but I need to change these date gifts first. But I will end the video here. Jared and MML, I'm just gonna end the video. I'll be back. That made me so salty. I swear I did not do that on purpose, by the way.
Shake it, can't take it, must break it off, yeah, what I say. I want it, I need it to make me feel hate it. Shake it, can't take it, must break it off, yeah, what I say. I want it, I need it to make me feel